Before this episode starts, I just wanted to talk about the Golden Gnome Awards. I'm not asking for any favors. If you really enjoy my videos and you think that I deserve to be mentioned, then I'd really appreciate it if you could go and nominate me for any categories on the screen. The link to do that will be in the description. Now I'll let you get into the video. If you made an account on RuneScape anytime before 2009, you likely would have found yourself navigating through Tutorial Island. One task on the island, smithing a bronze dagger. It's the first weapon you ever equipped and became part of our nostalgic memories. My name is Johnny, I'm the guy in the overalls, and in this video we're going to be making a real life bronze dagger. A couple of quick things I just wanted to mention. In Oldschool Runescape, the dagger blade is a 2D object. So it has no thickness, so I'm just going to use the RuneScape 3 dagger as a bit of a reference for that. Also the handle of the dagger is just a little bit short for my hand to actually fit in, so we're just going to, it's going to be to scale, we're just going to extend the handle just to suit my hand. So I've just marked out the shape of like the whole dagger is like a 2D object, and now at that point I've cut the blade of the dagger outside of the handle, if that makes sense. So then it will perfectly fit inside the handle. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, I'm probably terrible at explaining that. But anyway, it's pretty straightforward. You can see what I'm doing anyway. To be fair, I don't even know if I need to be doing this commentary, but I've tried my best to explain it. Carrying on. So, laid up the handle, so that's getting the basic clumpy shape of the handle, and then after that's all set, the glue's dried, we'll sand the angles on that so that'll match the in-game hilt or handle of the dagger perfectly. Well, that's the goal anyway. Moving on to the blade, so I've just screwed the two pieces together so they stay together nice and sturdy, I guess you could say, while I shape it. Get that to a nice sort of, I don't know what you could call it, aesthetic, fancy looking shape of the blade, whatever, like trying to match the in-game blade of, I guess, RuneScape 3. But once that's nice and shaped up, we can take the screws out and replace them with, so on one side there'll be like locating pins, and the other side there'll be holes, so the two halves can connect and then disconnect to each other relatively easy, which is what we need for the casting of the mold. So you'll see that later in the video anyway. So the bucket looking thing is actually called a ladle, I think it's called. But so basically we fill up the ladle with bronze as high as I can go, and then cover that in a powder called borax, which when it gets hot acts as like a shielding gas, shields the molten metal from the atmosphere. Then we add glass as well. Once that melts, that also helps prevent the bronze from oxidizing. And now we can light the furnace and chuck the bronze in and get that underway. It takes a couple of hours to melt and get hot enough for when we can pour it into our molds. Working on melting the bronze, we can start making our molds. First things first, we've got to mix up a good batch of green sand. It's got to be the right amount of clay and sand and moisture, so that it's not too sticky or not too dry, that sort of thing. So we've mixed up a good batch of green sand, and now we can work on making in our patterns into the mold. So I've set up 3 boxes with the molds, and now the bronze is all melted. It's time to pour it in the molds. And yeah, that's right, you heard me correctly, there's going to be 3 daggers, and I am going to be giving these away, so definitely stay tuned and listen closely towards the end of the video. So now the handles and the blades all glued together, and we're just wrapping it with leather cord around the handle just for a bit of grip, and matches the colour in game as well. Yeah, now she's all finished. I guess that's it. Done. Job done. Pretty happy with this one. Turned out mint. I think pretty accurate to the in-game dagger. Maybe a little bit extra fancy with the leather cord on the handle and the thickness of the blade, but all in all, I think pretty happy with it. Job well done, if I do say so myself. I wasn't sure how to test this dagger, so I decided I'd teleport to Lumbridge and go try it out on some goblins. So I tried to do a home teleport, and turns out I was still on cooldown, so unfortunately I couldn't go kill some goblins with it, but I tried my best. What can I say? I'm giving away 3 of these daggers worldwide. You just got to pay the shipping. That's all it is. If you want to enter into the draw to win those, then just make sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment down below a nostalgic RuneScape memory and your display name. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. All the links are going to be in the description. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one.